Today I've got a video on a very old Lego set, and this was one that I came across a couple of weeks ago and found at my local comic book store, and I really didn't want to pass it up. I could have passed up on it, but for the fact that it had everything included and was a really old set for not too bad of a price, I jumped on it and start out with the minifig that's got a really interesting look to him, and this is from 2000, so there is no back printing and there is no secondary head, but this figure still looks really good, especially with that chrome colored painted sword. That's a really nice addition. And also the shield piece is also really great. And I think that for the price that I paid for this, sure, it was a little bit over what the thing is going for used, but I really didn't care because it wasn't too overly crazy in price. So I'm still very happy with this figure and the set overall, even though the main build is just this catapult. But before we have a look at the catapult, you get a barrel with a spear, another weapon, and a couple of 2x2 round bricks in the old light gray. So that's interesting to have in my collection, so I'm happy to have some slightly different colored pieces. And for the catapult on wheels itself, the build didn't look to be the greatest. Then again, this is 2000, when Lego kind of wasn't really as popular as it is now, and it was kind of a bit in a bit of a downfall at the time, so the sets weren't the greatest and people just weren't really into it. But for me, I still am really happy with how this set looks. There isn't really anything too bad with it. The only real nitpicky thing that I probably have is just that there's just one black 1x3 plate up there stopping the catapult from going all the way over. I would have liked to have just seen it 2x3 in black, or the gray to match the stones. But other than that, I'm very happy with how this little set has turned out, and also with the instructions. They do give you some alternate build ideas from the set, so I think they look pretty nice, but I'm going to stick with the main catapult for just the sake of using it with the sealed Lego Movie set that I still have to build, and possibly the Creator 3-in-1 castle, which I don't know if it's going to be a day one buy for me, just because I've got 2 modulars to do and the turbine still. So I don't know if the castle is going to be a day one buy, but with this and the Lego Movie set that I still have sealed, I might combine all 3 of them together, make a giant castle, and plop it in my forest area, which isn't done right now. It's very messy, but that's just some future plans, and I'm really happy overall with this nice little old set. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.